Hi, it's Alex Merlo with Piano Distributors in Brookhaven, here to talk to you about the Yamaha CLP895 Clavinova Grand Piano. This is Yamaha's top-of-the-line digital piano. This is a baby grand cabinet, beautiful baby grand cabinet. One of the greatest things is Yamaha uses the same exact materials that they use for their acoustic baby grand piano cabinets in this piano, so it looks exactly the part. Also sounds, plays, and feels exactly like an acoustic as well. Another groundbreaking thing that Yamaha does is they take their 9-foot concert grand called the CFX. This is the piano that you see, this acoustic piano, of course, that you see on every major stage from the Grammy Awards to Carnegie Hall. Every major star, John Legend, Paul McCartney, Elton John, Alicia Keys, lots of classical folks as well play this piano. So they take and record each note of that piano to replicate the sound accurately of that piano. And then they also take and do a process called acoustic resonance modeling, where they're actually grabbing the vibration of the strings of that piano. So this piano actually vibrates and resonates like an acoustic piano, which is amazing. Digital pianos never do this up until now. So you get great sound. Let's take a quick sample of the sound, shall we? Listen to that beautiful bass on the end. Great piano, great sound. Here you've got this little touchpad. This is something that they changed a couple years ago. It went from a keypad where buttons are always there to a touchpad where you only see these buttons like an iPad or a tablet when you touch and are actively using it. Otherwise, there's no visible buttons on this piano anywhere. So it looks, if you close the lid, most folks can't tell that it's not acoustic. We have a lot of folks that buy it as furniture that maybe play a little bit or don't play a lot, and they close the lid and they fool their friends into thinking that they have an acoustic piano, as long as they don't see the cord. But it's great piano, great sound. That was the Yamaha CFX sound that I was playing. They go through that same process, by the way, of recording each note and grabbing the resonance, not only on the Yamaha CFX, but also on Bösendorfer. Yamaha owns Bösendorfer. The Bösendorfer Imperial is currently the longest concert grand in the world. It's 9 feet 6 inches long. It's an over $200,000 acoustic piano that is #1 for classical pianists in Europe. So for folks that are classically inclined, you have that piano sound in here as well, and they've gone through that same process of recording each note and also grabbing the resonance of that particular piano as well. So you've got 2 world-class concert grands with that process in the most realistic process possible. The piano's fantastic. And again, there's no visible buttons anywhere. You've got this little touchpad where you can actually change instrumentation. You have 36 different instruments that you can access. Mostly piano, but you've got some other things. So you've got string instruments, of course, string ensembles, you've got organs, harpsichord, a couple guitars as well, enough to keep you interested. You've got some rhythms, which are actually drum beats and bass guitar that you can play along with. You've got a metronome included with this as well. You've got the song library where you can actually play back the songs, and it has a USB port where you could actually plug in MIDI files and listen to more music as well. And we actually have a nice set of music that sometimes we give away with the piano as well. But great piano. One of the changes that they made from the 795 series is right here on the lid. If you pull this lid down, the 795 had a sharper edge at the end of the lid. This is more of a rounded edge, which really, to me, looks more sophisticated, looks more like an acoustic piano. And the finish is wonderful. It looks exactly like an acoustic piano that you would buy that has the same polished ebony finish. It is the CLP895 Baby Grand Piano. and it's new from Yamaha, and it is, again, our best seller and available here at Piano Distributors.